I said, how you doing today? How are you doing today? Y'all already know it is your favorite rapper, the best film writer and director in St. Louis. Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood music artist, number one bestseller, battle rapper, Lacey G Soldier. Turn 'em bars. Y'all already know it. This is Lacey Unleashed. Y'all already know I do my own podcast where I give some of my own opinions up in this piece. We got a message up in this mug. Bars. She said, "What song is this?" I don't know. It was from um what you call that? From one of those music where you get the free music. I can't even think of it. So I just really like the beat, so I forgot which song it was, but it was from a song where you get the free music and all of that. So you able to use it. Bar. So today, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like to do Lacey Unleashed where I talk about my own topics today. So I got two topics for y'all. One was from, sometimes I do from the podcast that we do on Monday nights. So I got one from the podcast that we did do Monday night. And then I have a new one, which I'm about to get into right now. Let's get into it. The first topic is watch out for those who tries to destroy your character. Watch out for people who tries to destroy your character. Now, I used to hear these phrases. And keep this at the bottom. I used to hear these phrases when they be like, "It's lonely at the top, and heavy is the head that wears the crown." I never understood what none of that stuff meant. I was like, "Oh, it ain't never, when I get to the top, it ain't gonna never be lonely because I got my people, they cool with me, my boys, everything, all that type of stuff." But Tara said, "Amen." But that is not true. You know what I'm saying? Um, it does get, as you continue, like I've learned, as I continue to get more successful and more successful, people have dropped off, whether it's jealousy, envious, all that type of stuff. Like I've truly learned that. You say what you say, you need to be a pastor. Salute to you, Nene. Facts, man. So you got to really watch out for people who are try to destroy your character. And I'm about to tell y'all a story. I always have stories to back up or talk about what I'm finna, explain. So um and this story can be validated by this guy used to be cool. His name is Justin Holmes. If anybody knows Justin Holmes or his cousin Quentin, this story can be validated just to show you that you have to watch out for people that are try to destroy your character. So check this out. So it was this model. Um, I can't remember her name right now. But anyway, it was this fashion model or whatever. So I wanted her to be in one of my films, right, that I write and direct. So at this time, Justin and his cousin, they were filming, I guess, their rehearsals or some fashion show that they was doing or whatever, right? So when I talked to this woman, right, I gave her the script and she was like super excited. She was like, "Oh my God, I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you." Blah, blah, blah. Right. So I get a call one day. This probably was like I think I forgot the year 2019, 18, one of them. So I'm working like I always do, and I get this call from Justin and his cousin. And they like, "Man, I don't know what you doing, bro, out here, man. But listen, bro, I'm telling you, bro, your name out here getting tarnished, bro. This model, I can't remember her name, so I'm just saying model." He was like, "Man, she out here telling everybody, man, like you tried to give her this script and all this type of stuff." There's like a lot of negative energy, right? So mind you also, if this person is spreading negative energy about me to them, to all these other people are probably eating this same thing up. And let me like pause right there also, because I've always believed in this too, and I am this type of person also. If you stop or if you believe something that somebody else says about me without even knowing me or coming to the source or whatever, then I don't want you in my life anyway, because that means you're easily influenced. So if you If somebody's telling you something about a person and you're just eating it up and believing them without even going to that person and seeing for yourself, then I definitely don't want you in my life anyway. Because I'm a person, I don't care what nobody tells me about somebody until that person proves to me or proves me wrong about them. Then I'm gonna stick, with my beliefs and stick to that. So let me unpause that now, just to unpause that type of stuff. Hold on, let me get these comments. Tara said facts. And hold on, Nene said, preach. That's right, facts. I'm for real. Like if somebody can just tell you something about me and you believe it, then I don't want you in my life anyway. They just show me you're fake anyway. So anyway, let me get back to this story too. So they calling me and I'm like baffled. Cause I'm like, my character, anybody who knows me knows I'm just like a helpful person. If I have information, like there is not a hating bone in my body, period. Like I have no reason to hate on anyone. I'm like the super success. Even when I was poor, broke, nobody can tell you I hated on them, period, because it's not in my character. But anyway, I'm gonna get to that even more. So let me get back to this story. So I was sitting there like super confused. I'm like, what y'all talking about? And what was crazy, these were my guys, and they wasn't believing me. I'm sitting here telling them, bro, I don't know what you talking about. This woman was like happy. They were like, nah, I'm just saying, man, whatever you doing, man, you better stop what you're doing, boy. Your reputation out here, I'm telling you, it's gonna be bad up here. So I'm calling this girl while they telling me this stuff. She not answering or whatever, period, right? So we still talk. We on Facebook Messenger. Like they talking to me through the audio call or whatever. So then she starts calling back, right? And I still had him on the phone. And I told him, okay, she calling me back. I'm gonna put this on speaker. So I put the phone on speaker. I ain't say nothing. I ain't prep nothing or nothing. Soon as I answered the call, she's like, "Oh my God, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate this opportunity. You're such an amazing person. Blah 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 blah." And I can't wait to start. Hung up the phone. They were in disbelief. And listen, y'all can go to both of these people if y'all know Justin Holmes and his cousin Quentin, just to show you that I'm not lying. This right there from that moment showed me that people would lie on you, spread rumors on you, lie on your day, period. That shocked them. They was sitting there like, dang, you was right, bro. You know what I'm saying? So from that moment on right there, it just showed you that people would try to, if people feel you're in a higher position than them or feel you're more successful or whatever it is, jealousy, envy, that they would try to destroy your character. Now, just imagine if they never even heard her conversation, anything. Even though these are my guys in their head, they would probably still be believing this. It is crazy. Like, and that was a moment for me to show me, like, dad, as I'm becoming more successful, this stuff is going to constantly happen. Like, period. And you have to prepare your mind for that. Also, even I didn't been in that situation, when things happen like that around you with people you close to or anything, you have to remove yourself from that situation. In order for that stuff not to happen, you have to remove yourself from that situation. And more recently, hold on, we got some more comments up in this piece. Hold on. Marcia says, if you don't got no haters, you ain't popping. See you popping. Salute, Marcia. Facts. Cat Williams said that I did a music video about that. He was like, if you don't have anybody hating on you, then you're not doing anything. It is a fact. But let me get back to this, like the destroying your character thing, because also, like, okay, I thought I had another comment. So that's when I really start understanding is lonely at the top and heavy at the head that wear the crown. And I'm not even like the richest or none of this type. I'm not saying I'm the richest person, none of this. I'm just saying, as you begin to get successful, people, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't speak for why people do what they do, for real. But it's just me and my character. Like, I hate when someone tries to destroy my character. Period. And like even more recently, it was like I was told that I said something that I have never said in life. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it shocks me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what? I've never said that a day in my life up in this month. Got some comments. What's up, Hennessy? She said, Lacey, what is good? Great day. Salute to you. I'm just talking about people who try to destroy your character. Destroy your character up in this. But she said, I can't believe you guys didn't have your are your back. Oh, yeah, discredit or shut her down. Facts. That's what I said. I'm telling you, I've always been a person, even with that same person, right? The guy I was telling you about who I was cool with. A lot of people, me and him are not, like talking or anything, period, no more. Like, we're not cool because of something he did. You know what I'm saying? That's another matter. But a lot of people did not like this guy, right? The dude I'm talking about, just a lot of people, like, I was cool with him. A lot of people kept coming. Oh man, I remember this one conversation where this lady called me and she was like, "Hey man, just reputation is bad out here. I got people saying, as long as you continue to mess with him, then they gonna stop messing with you." And then I was like, "Okay." Like, I was like, I don't just stop talking to somebody because of whatever y'all relationship is or whatever they have done to you, whatever, period. That's y'all. Like I said, I have to see things for myself, so I'm not gonna stop talking to somebody, being cool with somebody just because another person says it. And like I said, now if you show me on your own, which that eventually happened, then I will say that, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't go off the words. I'm a true friend. When I say I'm your friend, I am a true friend. Period. So yeah, anyway, so like I don't like my name just being caught up in mess. Like I said, people will lie or you people will just try to do things to discredit to just discredit your character. And I'm a person where I've never in my life, like I said, when I was poor, had to hate on anyone. Period. Don't care. I don't care about nobody's life. Even to this day, I do not care about nobody else, like what they doing, whatever. I'm very successful in everything I do. I'm a journalist. I make money of newspapers, write, directing movies. I do podcasting. I do commercials for business. I'm doing my music videos, make a lot of money off my music, all this. I do not have time or do not care to hate on anybody, nobody, period. It's never been in my nature and never will be in my nature because I don't care. I don't care who you're friends with. I don't care if you got a million women. I don't care. Like, I do not care about people's life. That's one thing about me, period. And that's one thing that will irk or get under my skin for anybody to say that I am jealous of somebody or hate somebody or that I give time enough effort. I wouldn't even give a person the effort or satisfaction for me to hate on them. I work too much. I focus on my work every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. And like I said, if one person tells somebody something and that person does not come back to you or whatever, that person will believe it. Just like in that situation, if they would have never heard that, guess what? They will believe what these people say. They had to hear it from their own ears. Another thing, like if a person feel like I'm also a person that's not, I can't be fake. I'm like, I cannot, if I feel you hate me or if I feel you're jealous of me, I'm not gonna still be walking around with you cool and everything, knowing in the back of my mind you feel like if somebody comes to me with something, I'm gonna address it then and there. So let me give y'all another instance. Hold on, we got another comment. Let me read this comment before I give y'all this other instance. Hold on, it's a long one. Hold on. So Miss Hennessy says, Miss Shaughnessy, she said, people can say what they want. Character is defined by your actions and is how God sees you. Fact, that is a fact. People are liars, corruptors, and don't want to see you doing better than or close to better than them. They create a perception of you in their mind that doesn't define you. Keep working and show people who you are, and you definitely don't have anything to prove. Man, preach that right. Man, let me leave this on the spray for preach. Do y'all hear the words that she said? People are liars and corrupters and don't want to see you doing better than or close to being better than them. They create a perception of you in their mind that doesn't define you. That right there. They create a perception of you in their mind that doesn't define you. That is some of the realest stuff I ever heard. Facts. So let me get back to what I was going to say too. Like, for instance, there's this one guy. I ain't gonna say his name, whatever, But he used to be on my podcast at the beginning, in the very beginning, and I felt that, like I said, once again, my character, I try to, anybody who know me, who really knows me for real, they know I try to help everybody. I don't hide no information. People, anybody who know film world, acting, or anybody, they come, hey man, how you get your film on Amazon Prime? I tell them, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't keep nothing from nobody. Anybody can vouch for this who knows me. Go ask them. Ask any one of these people. So far, if anybody ever comes to me and be like, oh, I feel you jealous or hating on it, it doesn't exist. It's the it's the perception that they created in their mind. I have no time to hate on it or care about hating on anyone, period. And Kaya says, why does it take a group of people to come against one for facts? That is a great question. Why does it take a group of people? Because they have to create this thing, like misery loves company. So they have to feel like they're together in this, in unison. Like, yes, let's destroy this. Let's do this. Just break this person down. Akai is another one person right here who's in the comments. Ask her what she come to be. Well, music wise, she can't. I don't know if she wants her music business out there, but she can vouch for you too. She can vouch and say, when she came to me for some help, what did I do? I say, oh no. Even in my busiest of times, I help people. Even in my busiest of times, I'm finna say, I'm a witness. You are a great help. You've never been a gatekeeper. Fact. That's what I'm saying. Anybody who knows me will tell you that. So it irks my soul when anybody just say that I'm hating on them or anything. Like, I'm like, I don't have a hating bone in my body. I don't care about nobody's life. I'm not saying like that in the evil man. I'm saying care about your life to hate on you, period. But people will try to destroy your character. And then, like I said, I am a person. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Just like with Phoenix, if somebody came to me and said, hey man, you better watch out for Phoenix, bro. She this type of person. I'm telling you. If I choose to believe that without even going to her or knowing her by self, then I'm fake right there too. Like, can't nobody tell me about no person. Somebody got to show me. Like, I am a true friend. I am a true person. Like, so let me get back to this story. So, like I said so this guy who used to be on my podcast, I did nothing but help this man, like help him with films or whatever. Like he wanted to know how to do films, so I wrote films. I got him at a film festival. I let him be the head of my podcast. Like, I took a backseat. Like, right now, I be the moderator on my Monday night podcast, but back then I was not. I let him take the front seat. Hey, you can be the star. Bam, bam, bam. Down the line, for whatever reason, I don't know, God was hating on me. But even when that happens, I don't hate on you bad. Once you hate me, guess what I do? Keep it moving. All right. So you ain't want to be a part of my, for whatever reason, keep it moving. Probably some months down the line, I found out this guy was spreading lies and rumors about me. And St. Louis is so small, so he didn't think it would get back to me. Then when it got back to me, he tried to, lie at all this type of stuff and tried to shut it down because he didn't know it was going to get back to me. But when it did, when I even learned it happened, I wasn't still in his face. I wasn't going to be like, oh yeah, I know this dude hate me, but I'm still for to be kicking it with me. Like, I cannot hang with somebody if I feel like I'm going to always address you. Like, if I was talking to him, guess what I would have did? I would have came to him, period, and addressed him then and there. I'm not a person that is going to still be hanging around you if I think you're secretly jealous of me or if you're hating me and all this type of stuff. So I'm either going to remove you from my life or I'm going to address you right then and there. So I had him removed from my life, like period, So hold on, let me read this comment. Yeah, we got another long comment bars. Oh, it ain't that long. So Hennessy said, you are a great and supportive person. Those are people that don't deserve your kindness, but stay as your true character and you'll continue to be blessed. I appreciate that, Shadacy. Shadacy is a person I work with. Like that's why I said anybody who actually knows me for real, they know the person I am. So like she said, if you create this perception or if somebody is able to tell you something about me and then you believe it, then I don't need them people in my life anyway. So the main thing of this first topic is, you have to just remove the people out who tries to destroy your character. It's just crazy. It's crazy that it happened. Like I said in that first story, the people that I was close with still was not believing me. They had to hear from this other person instead of being like, oh yeah, they was like, hey man, I'm just saying, whatever you did, they had to hear from their own ears. And like, I don't sugarcoat. And when I go live on these stuff, I don't sugarcoat no stories, period. Y'all can go ask these two people. If you know Justin Holmes, if you know Quentin, his cousin, go ask them. But it's just crazy that people will try to destroy your character and you will never know about it. So just even with that situation, just imagine how many more people are probably talking behind your back that you don't know, period. Just imagine how many people are believing stories from other people that you don't know, period. And never brought it to you, never said that, just stop talking to you because of what somebody else said. It's crazy. So yeah, that was my I just wanted to talk about that topic, gotta watch out for, the people who tries to destroy your character. And it's okay to remove those people, like stay with the genuine people. Like y'all even see some of these comments on her, the people coming up, who people I've been knowing for years and people who I have not been knowing in a short time. And they can tell you my character, period. Like, I've never been a gatekeeper. I've always support people. Soon as I start writing for the newspaper, even Shaughnessy, she could tell you, the ones Hennessy right here. Instead of me like, oh, for to keep this about me, I was making posts on my page. Who got businesses? I want to support y'all businesses. I want to interview y'all and write an article. I want to promote y'all. Like, I don't hold on to stuff. I like to promote people. Like, there is not a hating bone in my body, period. So I just had to say that, you know what I'm saying? Because my character is everything to me. And I don't like people to lie on my character, like, period. So that was my first topic, man. And like when I always do my stuff like this is like therapy, like I let it out and then go on about my day. So I had to get this therapy. These are like therapy sessions every time I do my podcast. So I had to let this out so I could go ahead being the most peaceful, supportive, helpful person that I could be. All right. So this next topic, this was a topic that we discussed on our podcast. So I like to always discuss the topic that we talked about. So it's a video, and I'm gonna come back and dissect the video. Yeah, I heard everybody else Monday give their opinions on it, so I'm gonna give my opinions on it. So here we go. Let's play this.
Have you lost your mind? Don't be with a man that doesn't want you. You're beautiful, you're smart, you can find one that will.
I guess I'm not hearing it. How could you just not want somebody that's doing the most for you?
Oh, Ms. Jones, here's that's something a lot of women say. I'm here for you, I'm doing everything for you. I can't believe you don't want me. People have the right to want who they want, even if who they want isn't you. And no matter how much you do for a person, if he's not invested in a relationship with you, the amount of things you do for him has no meaning. My mother also used to tell me all the time, never make a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once. He's told you in 90 different ways that he doesn't want you. When he doesn't come home, when he doesn't talk to you, when he doesn't share like he used to, when he, that's saying, I don't want you. And that doesn't have anything to do with your value as a person. But what I'm telling you, Ms. Jones, is you need to step. You women often, we've invested so much time and money in a guy, we just can't, we can't cut our losses and go. But it never gets better. You can't, never beg anybody to love you. It never works. Never beg anybody to love you.
Now, that was a very powerful video. I gotta say that. So there's a couple things that I want to say. Like I said, the panel talked about this, like dissected this video. So one thing she was like, the lady was like, I've done so much. How can you that one person? I've done so much to you, like done so much for you. Like a lot of people, even with her, I'm gonna just before I even get into that, when a person comes to you and tells you something, a lot of people take it personal. They get angry. They assume things. They don't process things. You know what I'm saying? So in that video, I could tell the woman, she was just going off her emotions. She didn't process anything, whatever. She didn't. Um, she was just going off her emotions. Like, how could you not do this? How could it? And probably not process it. Like, why did this guy say this? Why did why is he trying not to be? And then another thing I could tell, or even what the judge said, like a person has the right to be with who they want, but you don't even know this person probably doesn't want to be with anyone. This person probably is like, hey, our energies is not matching or whatever. I need to be alone to this. I need to be this. A lot of people they start jumping to conclusions like, all right, he wants another woman, he wants to be with another person. No, your energies probably just does not match it. It's okay for y'all to want or not want each other, period. And then she was like, but I've done so much for, what I'm saying, like people don't realize, like, do you know he's probably, because a lot of people, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. So a lot of people basically, they look at the stuff that they've done for you, but never acknowledge the stuff that they've probably done for them also. They don't sit time and reflect that. They just see, I did this, I've done this. How could you? Are you even looking at what this person might have done for you, or period, or just even understand? Like the judge said, women feel like, not all women, a lot of women feel like, I invested so much money and so much time in this person, he can't leave me, I must hold on, I dare you up in this book. Have you, like, they don't take time to look that y'all probably have invested in each other. Y'all invested time, even if it ain't money, y'all probably invested time in each other. Like, you can't look at things as one-sided, like, I've done this, I've done this. So was the person just existing? So I guess that person didn't do nothing. If y'all was together for all this time, so the other person just, like, it was just all about you. You did all the investing, you didn't carry all the modes, you did all the time. This person ain't did that one single thing for you. And watching that video, this is what it seemed like. It seems like this lady was just so emotional and just shocked that, like, I did this, I can't let go. Like, it's okay sometimes. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. Like, stop taking it personal. Like, she looked like she was just taking everything personal instead of processing, instead of be like, okay, like, you could just tell she cried. She thinking probably it's another woman involved and all this type of stuff. Sometimes it's just okay for people to express themselves and process. Express yourself and process. Stop going off of emotions. Stop taking stuff personal. And it's okay. Like, you don't want to force somebody to love you. It's like she wanted to force, like, no, how could he do this? How dare he? No, I invested all this. So you want to go forcefully with this person, whoever this guy is. So you want to go forcefully. You want to force him into just being with you, knowing that both of y'all probably going to be unhappy. He's going to be unhappy because you're trying to force him, and you're going to be unhappy because you're trying to force him, and he's not bringing you the happiness that you want. Well, I want that. It's okay sometimes. Like, it's okay. even to be out for y'all to be friends or whatever. Like I don't really know everything from the just that little context, but I'm just saying it's okay. Like a lot of things are not what it seems. Like the majority, like I said, the majority of women, not all women, but the majority of them probably was like her. She probably like thinking, "Oh, he just want another woman." You know what I'm saying? Like their brains be thinking stuff like that, or like you said, "No, you can't. I'm dirt. You try to leave me and all this type of stuff. You're a coward." No, you're not a coward or none of that for expressing your feelings. Period. Everybody should express their feelings. Period. Express how you feel. I think that's what makes stuff toxic when you don't express your feelings or when you don't, have these conversations between one another and everything. So it's okay. Like even with her, it's okay. Work on yourself, and let God do what he do. Period. So that's my thing for the video. Like, don't take stuff personal if a person express themselves or a person comes to you about something. Like, don't take it so personal. Like, what did I do? I did all this type of stuff. So it's not about you. It's about that person. Whatever you did, if he's telling you that, listen to it, process it, communicate with him, have a talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying about that, man. So yeah, hold on. Did I get some more comments? I ain't see. I got some more. Hold on, I got another long one. Let me read this comment. All right. We got a comment from one of my haters. Her name is Teresa. No, no, she said she proceeded she processed it, but in an unhealthy way. She looked at, yeah, that's a perfect word, in an unhealthy way. I like that word. She took it as a personal attack, as if she wasn't good enough. Facts. Like it ain't have nothing to do about her being good enough. I don't think that's what she understood. That is a perfect way to say that. And that's not the case. She is good enough. She's just not with the person that can appreciate what she gives the way that she needs. Facts. That person is out there. It's just not him. He's uh blocking her blessings, and she's stuck also blocking her. But that is fact. That was like a perfect. You know what I'm saying? Usually I don't be agreeing with Teresa. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with that right there. So I ain't gonna say who raised these niggas up because I agree with that one right there. Facts. But yeah, so yeah, she took it in an unhealthy way. That was the perfect way. Like, don't block your blessings. Sometimes we can want something so much that we think is right that it's not. Like, you never know what God has. Let me tell you another quick story real quick. I done said this on a lot of interviews, because whatever in our mind that we think it is, God may not. Like, something that looks bad can be a great thing for you. Like, period. And let me tell this story real quick. So just gonna run through it real quick. So The Wire is my favorite TV show, right? So I wanted to interview somebody from The Wire. It was their 20-year anniversary. So I found somebody. Manager was like, all right, he gonna do the interview this Tuesday. And the interview never happened, and it turned out to be the greatest thing, period, in my life. So showing you something that was bad, that I thought was a bad thing, turned out to be great. Let me tell you that. Okay, so I'm waiting on the interview. Never happened. I waited there for like an hour. Didn't happen. Left, got something to eat, came back. The manager emailed me, how did the interview go? I said, he never showed up. Manager's like, what? Hold on right quick. Hit the person up, hit the actor up. She was like, he'll be on in 5 minutes. So he finally came on, did the interview, had a great interview. The manager sent me her number or whatever. She like, call me when you get off that interview. So I called her. She was like, I apologize. I said, oh, it's okay. We got it done. She was like, no, sometimes it's okay to say things or not okay. Then asked me what did I do. I was like, I do movies, music, everything. She was like, send me some of your stuff. Sent it to her. 2 days later, she was like, hey, it really takes a lot to impress me, and you impress me with your work. You're a great film. I love your music. I want to take you on as a client. And then from then on, like, all great things have happened to him, getting nominated for the Hollywood Music Awards, get my name trademark, got managers, lawyers, and everything. But just imagine if that interview would have went great from the first moment, though, she would have just been like, how'd it go? It went great. Okay, peace out. See you later. But by it going bad, You never know what God has for. By me looking at it as a bad thing, it turns out to be a great thing. So even with her in that video, like she's looking at this as a bad thing. You never know what God has for you. Period. You can block your own blessings. Like something that you might think is bad can be something very great for you. And that is a fact. And that is my that's what I got to say about that, period. So that's my end of Lacey Unleashed. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get this stuff off my chest. It's therapy for me. Like I said, I go to therapy in real life too. So when I do things like this, it is therapeutic. And I just love it. I love the person that I have been becoming into in the past 2 years. Ever since that moment, January 1st of 2022, I still remember I said I'm always going to be in peace and I'm not going to let anything or anyone bother me. If you try to destroy my peace, I'm just going to see you later. And ever since then, I have just been great, even with, like, I try to stay disciplined, even with more recently now going to the gym. Like, I've been going to the gym faithfully 3 times a week, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, even days I don't want to, it'd be days I'm like, no, I don't want to do this, but I get up and do it anyway because I have to stay disciplined. And then from April to now, I lost 23 pounds up in this blood, just being disciplined. And then doing stuff like that, you feel rewarded and it makes you want to keep on doing it. So yeah, man, that's all I got to say, man. Stay disciplined out here, and just keep your mind at peace, like I've learned that, the devil is always busy working. The devil would try to destroy your peace, like, period. He would try to send people, he'll try to send things, he'll try to say obstacles. But if your mind is in peace, nothing or no one can bother you. I always tell people this, anybody listening, no matter what problem you have, if you have a problem, anything that arises, whether you're happy with the problem or frustrated, angry, upset, sad with the problem, that problem is still going to be there until it rectifies itself. So you might as well be happy going on with your life until the problem handles itself than frustrated and angry, because all that's going to do is bring you down more. So speak those positive affirmations into the world, and guess what? You're going to feel great, period. Like, life is going to open up so much for you. I promise you, I'm a witness example these past 2 years. And like I said, things have happened, problems have arose in these past 2 years that I've been on my peaceful thing. But guess what? I still was happy with them and they rectified itself. I didn't let it anger me. I didn't let it do anything. I just kept it fresh. And guess what? Everything still worked. What you say? Congratulations on the weight loss and healthier way. I appreciate it. Salute my enemy. Not a fly. Nah, I appreciate that for real though. But like, for real, any problems you have, anything you're going through, just always be happy in life. And God can get you through anything. Once you're in a peaceful state, I'm telling you, it manifests other great things. It really does. If you're thinking negative all the time, if you're in the bitter state, if you're doing this, guess what? Negative things are going to follow you, and then you're going to be wondering why bad stuff always happen to be, why negative stuff happen to you, why good stuff happen to you. That's because I am in a positive state of mind, and I speak positive affirmations. I don't let anything disrupt me off my positive journey. That's why when everybody sees me, I'm not happy sometimes. I'm happy all the time. I have a smile on my face all the time. And that's because that's how I go through life. That's how I treat myself in life, period. And I'm telling you, if y'all do this, I'm telling you, it will feel so great. You'll be the greatest person ever. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, for people that's on YouTube, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel right now. Y'all already know I got a lot of content. Check out my celebrity interviews. I interview some of your greatest celebrities from Play, from Kid and Play, Eric Braden, Victor Newman himself, Cherry Johnson from Family Matters, and Punky Brewster. I got Crystal Wilson on there from All the Queensmans and the Players Club. I got Brandon Hammond, who played the boy in Soul Food. I got Haywood Nelson, who played Dwayne and What's Happening. Man, I just got a lot of people. Brenda from Brenda's got a baby. Man, I got a lot of people. Yuck Mouth from the Loonies. I got Drea Keller, R. Kelly ex-wife. Man, I got a lot of people. Man, God has been great to me. God has been really great to me. Period. And I love it. And like I said, anybody ever need advice, I'm here for you. Y'all already know this. So, all right, yeah, I'm finna be out of here, man. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy G Soldier Bars. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Dipset. Talk that you already know. Bars.